Lo único que la profundidad nos hace falta más profundidad. So, okay, show me something easy, like your typical with the bases or something. I would like to say some jokes and you show me something random.
Okay, so what we have here is an attempt at doing something that maybe people would think is normally like airbrushing, like airbrush technique, like smooth, or it's not smooth, but you know, people always think it's smooth. It isn't, but this type of technique people normally think is something for airbrushes. So what we've actually done is this really messy work here. We put this down underneath, we don't worry about being so neat, and then we're going to put some other paints over the top. So I'm going to do a little bit of work on this to kind of exaggerate it and neaten it slightly. Then we'll put a green over like a filter, which people again think is airbrush only. You love these. Yeah, right, he loves his airbrush.
I love as much as the dry brushing.
I definitely airbrush more than you dry brush.
Always you cheat me. You told me dry brushing is the wet dry brushing.
We're doing some, thank you, coffee, wonderful. We're doing some wet dry brushing now. So people are always too heavy on the palette with dry brush and then they're too delicate on the model. You don't need to be delicate on the model. That's kind of a waste, I think, actually. And if you want to make it more like an airbrush, it should be like, you know, like a shotgun. You know, lots and lots and lots, because then you're putting down so many little dots. So we're just going to try and re-establish this a little bit. You could underpaint this with a brush if you want to, with a big brush. It'd have the same effect. And we're kind of getting panel lining out of this as a result. You can see I'm using the same brush for a long time. Up, down, up, down, up, down. And currently we're stippling a glaze. So if I wanted to go a bit faster, I could use less water. Water comes from here. A bit stronger, we'll go a bit faster. Okay, nearly time for the kind of brave step. Maybe people wouldn't think this is something that you could do with a dry brush. So
it's a kind of stippling.
Well, this is the stippling, but we're about to just like paint all over it, and hopefully it works.
Are you nervous with the camera? You're another YouTuber.
I know. The thing is, everyone who's a YouTuber got there by accident, right? No one's like, I'm going to become an online teacher with however many people are watching your videos. You're like, well, I like teaching painting, so I'll do that, and then the way to do that is by the camera.
Yeah.
If you watch the first videos on our YouTube channel, which is still there, I look so uncomfortable. Okay, right, we're gonna get a huge brush here.
Do you have another bigger?
No, that's the biggest.
That's the biggest?
This is we added this one. This is extra large.
The XX large.
Yeah, so you need to be using either a large or an extra large for this. So a little bit of water and a test. Don't know if that shows up on the camera, but the test is important.
Probably transparencies maybe won't appear on the camera.
All right, and then...
So this is the moment. Ooh! This is even better. Ooh! Each time your demons are incredible better than the previous one.
Well...
I need to come back next year.
We'll see. This looks so messy, doesn't it? But we've got to push through.
You didn't show me this trick last time.
No, well this is why you really wanted to see me painting a base like last time, and I wanted to show you this because it's maybe for the camera it's a little bit more interesting. I think people wouldn't think that this is what you can do with dry brushes.
No.
A bit of fluff on there, but it's okay. So you can do that as many times as you want, and I could go back now and stipple in the white, but this is how we started off something like this. Right?
So this is the final result once you finish that side?
This, and then we stipple our highlights in, and if you want to do glazing, normally a big brush.
What means glazing?
A big brush.
Capibases, right?
So with a big 4 or something like that. If you want to go any of the areas and bring them up.
He's doing everything that I hate. Licking the brush, painting the thumb.
Oh, you wait till I do my finger blending. Here we go. So
finger blending, show me. Ooh, baby. Give me more techniques like that.
Yeah. So this is the way. But yeah, you can build it up like that a couple of times, go backwards and forwards, and already you're starting to, let's assess it from far away, which is more complementary. You're starting to see the beginnings of what we can get to.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome. It's pretty awesome to try in the future.
Yeah, or just big things.
Big things.
Big stuff. If you've got to cover a lot of area, and if you have the airbrush, or if you don't, it's still a useful thing to know.
Nice.
Okay, all right, so second step. This will build it up a little bit more, and you should see that the brightness comes, but also each step we follow the first with, we're kind of hiding the messiness of the previous stages.
He's teaching you, Sergio.
He's distracted, it's okay.
Sorry, I was watching miniatures.
He's looking at...
Space Marines.
He's looking at minis that I'll pretend weren't dry brush, so he cares about them.
You paint them with dry brushing?
Of course, it's just the same. Always dry brush, stipple, highlight, glaze, and then you can repeat stipple, highlight, glaze as much or as little as you want. Now I think we see we're getting closer, right? I'll show you a little bit more. I'll try and show you how to hide the mess. With a stippling, with a normal brush, it's easy. You only put down like a little mark and you concentrate harder. With a big brush, they tend to do this, and that looks bad. Whereas you want to be as many as possible. Like, and if your mini's like there's a noise, that's often a very good indication that you're doing it right.
That's the good indication?
You listen for the sound, 100%.
Oh, wow.
So I'm holding mine firm, which is good, but like tick, 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 tick. Your dry brushing should be your stippling.
But for this technique, you need to paint the sample.
Yeah. Or you just do the messiest thing first and you do the neat stuff afterwards. Okay. Yeah.
So now is the real in? Is the end?
Yeah, it's like the Lord of the Rings final film. There's 3 more endings to come.
It was a pleasure.
Always. You can take it home. I know you love your dry brushing.